My name is Ryan McNally and this is my first placement video log. The placement is at Goals Liverpool North Football Centre, where we want to encourage as many people as possible to play. My role is coach of Junior Academy, which is about getting kids into sport and giving them a habit. It's not too football serious, it's more about enjoyment and basic sport and football skills. I coach the under 5 to under 8 for an hour and a half at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and then straight after that for another hour and a half I coach the under 9s to the under 12s. However, we don't develop football skills specifically, we develop more sporting skills as a whole, and also some life skills. We develop friendships, so people turn up, they pay as they play. So people turn up, sometimes they may not know anyone, so we try and develop friendships and life skills such as teamwork, communication. We give everyone the opportunity to play football. However, it's not just about football, it's trying to develop community and trying to develop a community and also develop a habit in order to keep kids in sport. Goals Football Centre in Liverpool allow football for all ages, genders, abilities, and they provide different ways to get involved, such as leagues. So they have leagues from under 12s all the way to under 18s in order to keep kids active and in sport throughout the whole childhood. They have the Junior Academy from ages 5 to 12, which is what I'm part of, and they also have tournaments with different prizes and incentives in order to keep people coming back and keep playing football. They're funded through partnerships with MITRE, BT Sport and Lucozade. However, they generate a fair amount of revenue from their customers. People pay as they play. They buy drinks, they buy food, they host parties. So overall, I'd say generating revenue from customers is their main source of funding. Looking at goals on a bigger aspect, they allow disabled access and teams. For example, they have the blind team in twice a week, where blind people from all over Liverpool come together and they have their own team, and they play matches with official referees. It's all funded by Goals. It's free to the disabled. They also have female teams, women and girls as well, to encourage female participation, as participation in sport for females is currently rising. There are, in my more specific, in my Junior Academy, we also have rewards for attending so many junior sessions. So if you attend 10 junior sessions, you receive a free session next week. This can be seen as a really good incentive to get people into developing a habit of playing sport and playing football for more my case, as you're giving them a reward for doing so many sessions to get a free one. This allows them to keep coming back and try and earn that free session. We also try and change kids' behaviour towards sport. Some kids come to the Junior Academy as the first time. They don't want to play football, they don't want to get involved in sport, because they used to see it as a chore or something that they had to do through school and maybe they didn't want to. However, since we're trying to promote enjoyment through football and life skills and fun, it's not too serious. Everyone is friends. We try and create a really friendly environment. We're now kids are starting to look at it as something they can look forwards to. So really reiterating my point before about giving everyone the opportunity to play football. It's not just about football. It's like trying to develop a community and develop a habit in order to keep kids in sport. For example, I work with some kids who have ADHD, so keeping them on task it can be a challenge sometimes, but giving them an incentive, some fun and enjoyment towards sport and football can really keep the focus on track. And recently they've started coming back more and more and more. So there's signs that they're really enjoying the sessions and that we are developing them as kids, but not just as footballers, as kids. So it's developing all them life skills, like developing friendships and teamwork, communication and trust, and it all becomes really important. And Goals as a whole company do this really well, and they try and really put it out there that they're all about developing sport as a whole and a community as a whole.